Okay, I believe I got some questions off just taking derivatives. And if you have more questions, we'll do the old-fashioned way, just take a piece of chalk and write them on the board. Maybe we'll take pictures of the board and we'll post them on our Canvas. So I got questions about, I believe, something like this. What do you do when you have this natural log 3x squared? Do you see it's a chain rule?
Yep.
Yeah, there's an inside and there's an outside. The inside is 3x squared. Both Dr. Blanami and I talked about the fact that him and I always use ln. You should be using actually log, the log base 10. And so in the second half of the semester, I'm going to be really mindful of that because I need you to make sure that you can use whatever you need to use for your discipline. You rarely will use ln. So this is a chain rule. The inner is 3x squared plus 1. Cover up the inner with your thumb. That's natural log x. Derivative of the inner is easy, it's 6x. Derivative of the outer is 1 over x. Where did that come from? Yeah, I don't know why. You know, it could be when it's scanned in, something where it was a 1. I'm using 1.3 lead, some little kid's pencil, so it's not light pencil anymore. I found a pack of 1.3 Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, and 4 different superheroes. So I'm like walking around trying to be respectable, holding these pencils and doing my math. Hey, it works. My pencil lead never breaks. Okay, so that one you have to memorize. I'm surprised no one asked me, where'd you get that 1 over x? Usually I get that question. Right? 1 over x is the derivative of natural log x, and I can derive it for you. I usually derive it for Calc 1. I make my advanced calc students prove it themselves if they ask me where that comes from. Like, funny you should ask that. It's going to be proved on your test by you. So, but for you guys, you don't need to prove things. So right now, just memorize it. So let's memorize. You have a table. Sine x is cosine x. That's the derivative of sine x. Derivative of cosine x is minus sine x. Derivative of natural log x is 1 over x. And derivative of e to the x is? That's the easy one. That's the easy one. So that one you have to memorize and fill in. So let's fill in during class, the rest of this. How do you assemble that derivative? Assemble it at your desk and see if you get the right answer. I have the inner, the outer, the derivative of the inner, all of that. Just sit at your desk and just fill it in and see if you can assemble your y prime. And then compare with your nearest neighbors to see if you get the same answer. Did you forget a cell phone, Ro?
Yeah, no, yeah.
I left mine in my office. I almost walked in here with it, and I thought, I'm really, really trying hard not to do that. And there I am, texting you guys during my board meeting. This is being recorded, isn't it? So that, you know how they find out is they ask me, well, can you make a video? Well, not right now. I'm in the middle of a board meeting, and I won't be home till 11 o'clock at night. And I'm being videoed by the media doing this. All right, I'm going to call on someone to see what your answer is, okay? You can do this. This stuff you guys are good at. Get it? Get it? Okay, what'd you get? She's got a quiet voice. You gotta hear her That's it. You know, the whole purpose of these problems is to eventually get a slope of a tangent line. You never leave the expression. So I always recommend don't simplify it. Why bother? You're probably going to plug something in anyways. But if you wanted to, you could probably take out the 3 from the bottom with the 3 in the top, with the 6 in the top.
For number 2 on the quiz from last week, I thought that would have been a product rule, but it would have been, it would have been the chain rule. But the reason why this one's a chain rule is because it's ln x.
ln of x. So the way that you can tell is if you punch the ln button on your calculator, it immediately puts up a parenthesis, right? Meaning something goes inside there. So that's this is called a special function.